the fact that she has filed a case under Section 354 and it is non-bailable as of now. Under the new amendments, he might just be arrested. But as of now, we're told that he has come out with his own statement stating that all these allegations are just baseless and completely false. Now, in a shocking incident, 11 people have committed suicide on the same night in different parts of the city. 4 women committed suicide in Srirampura. 1 man each has committed suicide in Kalasipalya, Shivaji Nagar, that is, I beg your pardon, and Bayapanahalli. Another girl student committed suicide near Parapana Agrahara. Now, the 4 women who committed suicide at Srirampura are Vijay Lakshmi, age 34, Ratnamma, age 44, Anandi, 45, and Kokila, age 21. They committed suicide as they were suffering from ill health. Now, a man also committed suicide in Kalasipalya as he was allegedly being harassed by his wife. The deceased has been identified as Sampangi, aged 30. His wife said that they had been living separately for 2 months.
ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ನನಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಕೆಲಸದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೆ 6 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಫೋನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಸರ್ ನನಗೆ ಅವತ್ತು ಈಗ 2 ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದ ಜಗಳ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ 2 ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದ ಸರ್ 2 ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದ ನನ್ನ ನೋಡಕ್ಕೂ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ಪೇಪರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಸೈನ್ ಹಾಕ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಾಳಿ ಬಿಚ್ಕೊಡು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸರ್ ಇದೇ ಶುಕ್ರವಾರ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲೇ ತಾಳಿ ಬಿಚ್ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ಸರ್ ಅಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಗೀತು ಸರ್.
Now, apart from that, 15-year-old Revati also committed suicide as she was suffering from acute stomach pain. A case has been registered at the Parapana Agrahara police station. Apart from her, 27-year-old Raju committed suicide in Shivaji Nagar. He was unhappy because his sister had a love marriage. Now, 5 bodies have been kept at the Victoria Hospital while 3 bodies are in the Bowring Hospital. Well, the organization CRISP is organizing a protest in support of the fathers who have lost custody battle for their children because of skewed laws in favor of women in the country. Now, the organization says that on Father's Day, they want to highlight the plight of men with regards to this. The organizers of the protest say that divorce rates in the city have more than doubled, especially among the urban middle class, and that most of the men have lost custody of their children over prolonged custody battles. Some of them even allege that the children are being used as a point of revenge by the mothers.
It's Father's Day. It should be the celebration of love between the father and his children. And for most of us, it's a day of pain because we are artificially separated from the children by some women who don't understand that they are seeking revenge, and in this they are destroying their own children. They think they are smart, they think they know how to fight, and actually in their selfishness they are just destroying innocent children. They give us pain, okay, they can be happy, but in the process the lives, psyche of children is destroyed completely, and we have to call it by its name. It's only terrorism, okay, and it should not be accepted.
Our society, though it is patriarchal, but a lot of issues are there for men. They have been suffering bias, in the courts, totally against them. So even their own children are not to meet. Today is Father's Day. So 90% of the fathers who come here, they're not able to meet their own children. This is something inhuman. forget, court case and all. It's common sense that, the children have to be with the father on the Father's Day. And, so we are having a nationwide dharna today because there are about 30,000 fathers, all India, who are suffering this situation. So for this, we are going and talking to our beloved Prime Minister Narendra Modi to make amendments, in the suitability for the family laws and make shared parenting or joint custody, a sort of mandatory through registration, in the parliament. Otherwise, this issue will go, will be going up because the divorce rates are going up 30% year on year, and there are 25,000 cases, in the city of Bangalore today. And, and that is reported. There are so many unreported cases also. But without a father, they are, going to become bad elements in the society. They can become a drug addict, they can run away from the house, they can, be a dropout or teenage pregnancy for the girls. All this has to be stopped. After all, one father is better than 100 teachers. Without a father, the society can't run. And we want this thing to be rectified, and it's, something called a joint custody or shared parenting has to be adopted.
Well, the Prime Minister is on board the biggest naval warship of the Indian Navy, the INS Vikramaditya. He was given the guided tour and briefing of the fighter aircraft on board this particular aircraft carrier. Now, Modi landed in Goa and was received at INS Hansa by Navy Chief Admiral R.K. Dovan. He received a ceremonial guard of honor. Well, as of now, he is witnessing air-powered demonstration by various naval aircraft, including the MiG-29K. There will also be demonstrations by the Sea Harrier jump jets, the P-8I long-range maritime patrol and anti-submarine warfare aircraft, the Tu-142M, the Il-38SD, Dorniers, Kamov and Sea King helicopters will also demonstrate their capabilities. He will watch high-speed maneuvers by the Western Fleet ships, including aircraft carrier INS Virat. Now, he will witness takeoff and arrestor wire landing operations and also high-speed, low-level operations of the MiG-29K. Now, INS Vikramaditya, procured from Russia, is one of the latest acquisitions of the Indian Navy. It was commissioned last November by then Defence Minister A.K. Antony at Russia's Sevmash shipyard. Now, INS Vikramaditya has an overall length of 284 meters and a beam of 60 meters. The aircraft carrier stretches as much as 3 football fields put together. Now, standing about 20 stories tall from keel to the highest point, the vessel has 22 decks. With over 1,600 personnel on board, the Vikramaditya is literally a floating city. What you see on the right of your television screen is basically Prime Minister Narendra Modi getting a first-hand guided tour of the MiG-29K by a naval aviator. Now, on the left of your television screen, that is when he landed on the flight deck of the INS Vikramaditya, accompanied by Chief of Naval Staff Admiral R.K. Dovan. Now, Telangana Shakuntala, one of the Telugu cinema's popular character artists, passed away today. Now, she was admitted to the hospital around 2:30 a.m. after cardiac arrest at her residence. She was declared dead on arrival. Now, Shakuntala, who made a cinematic debut in 1981 in a Telugu film, Ma Bhumi, went on to act in 74 films. In fact, her last film where she acted in was released earlier this year. Now, known for popularizing Telangana accent in her comic and villain roles, Shakuntala was a Maharashtrian by birth. Now, apart from working in Telugu films, she also worked in Tamil films. As of now, Shakuntala's body has been kept at the AP Film Chamber of Commerce for the public to pay their respects from 1 p.m. onwards, and the last rites will be performed in Alwal. Telangana Shakuntala, one of Telugu cinema's popular character artists, passed away today. She was admitted to the hospital around 2:30 in the morning after a cardiac arrest at her residence. She was declared dead on arrival. Now, she made her cinematic debut in 1981 in the Telugu film Ma Bhumi and went on to act in 74 films. Now, her last film was released earlier this year. Now, known for popularizing Telangana accent in her comic and villain roles, she was a Maharashtrian by birth. Now, apart from Telugu films, she also worked in Tamil films. As of now, her mortal remains have been kept at the AP Film Chamber of Commerce for the public to pay respects from 1 p.m. onwards, and her last rites will be performed in Alwal. Now, we have all heard about people who love collecting antiques from the British era, but here is one such article which attracts many visitors to the inspection bungalow in Belgavi.
The British left behind many articles when they left India over 65 years ago. This fan you see here is one such souvenir. It was manufactured in England in the 1920s and was brought to Belagavi when the then rulers preferred a piece of their home in the living quarters here. This is the inspection bungalow in Khanapur, where this fan made from over 20 kilos of iron is kept. According to the people here, it has not broken down even once.
ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿವಸ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 3-4 ವರ್ಷ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, ಮತ್ತೆ ರಿಪೇರಿ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. 3-4 ವರ್ಷ ಹೊಸ ಹಾಕೋತ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಆದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಖಾನಾಪುರ ಅರಣ್ಯ ಇಲಾಖೆ ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷ್ ಸರ್ಕಾರದವರು 1920 ಇಸ್ವಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಕೊಡಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದು ಇನ್ನೂವರೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸಲ ರಿಪೇರಿ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಏನೂ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಭಾಳ ಅದ್ಭುತ ಅದು.
When electronics manufactured in our generation demand attention every once in a while, here is one made in England which functions without a glitch even after 94 years of manufacture. The fan has definitely redefined the term old is gold. Shrikant for News9, Belagavi.